The troubleshooting process for a tripping air conditioning unit should start with checking the voltage at the source. Measure the voltage at the service entrance or distribution panel where the service is connected. Verify that it is within the required range for the air conditioning unit, which in your case is between 197 volts to 240 volts. Inspect the wiring and connections. Ensure that all wiring and connections between the service entrance and the air conditioning unit are tight, clean, and properly sized. Look for any loose connections, damaged wires, or corrosion. Next, calculate the voltage drop. Use Ohm's law to calculate the voltage drop between the service entrance and the air conditioning unit. Ohm's law states that voltage drop equals current times resistance. The resistance of the wires and conduit can affect the voltage drop. Consider the load and the distance. The load of the air conditioning unit and the distance from the service entrance can contribute to voltage drop. A larger load or longer distance can result in a greater voltage drop. Based on the provided description, it is difficult to definitively determine if there is a power company problem. The voltage readings of 200 volts and 198 volts are within the acceptable range for a 208-volt service. However, the voltage drop of 13 volts, calculated as 200 volts at the service entrance minus 187 volts at the air conditioning unit, may be significant. Recommended actions include contacting the power company to report the voltage drop and request an inspection. Consider replacing the wiring with number 8 metal-clad cable, as this will reduce the resistance and potentially mitigate voltage drop. Monitor the air conditioning unit during operation to track voltage fluctuations and observe if the tripping issue persists. The acceptable voltage range for the air conditioning unit is 197 volts to 240 volts. If the voltage consistently falls below 197 volts, it may be necessary to address the voltage drop issue to ensure proper operation of the unit. When dealing with electrical issues, safety should always be the top priority. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to consult a qualified electrician. Working with electricity can be dangerous, and improper handling can lead to serious injury or death. Therefore, it is crucial to take all necessary precautions to ensure your safety and the safety of others. When inspecting wiring and connections, be sure to turn off the power to the circuit at the breaker box before touching any wires. This will help prevent electric shock. Use a voltage tester to verify that the power is off before proceeding with any work. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment such as gloves and eye protection to further minimize the risk of injury. When calculating voltage drop, it is important to use accurate values for the resistance of the wires and conduit. You can find this information in electrical code books or online resources. Be sure to account for the length of the wire run when calculating resistance. The longer the wire run, the greater the resistance. When considering the load of the air conditioning unit, be sure to use the correct amperage rating. This information can be found on the unit's nameplate. The higher the amperage rating, the greater the load in the circuit. When replacing wiring, be sure to use the correct size and type of wire. Using the wrong size or type of wire can create a fire hazard. Consult an electrician or electrical code book to determine the appropriate wire size and type for your application. When monitoring the air conditioning unit during operation, pay attention to any unusual noises or smells. These could be signs of a problem with the unit. If you notice anything unusual, turn off the unit and call a qualified technician for assistance. In addition to the above troubleshooting steps, there are a few other things you can check to help identify the cause of the tripping issue. Firstly, check the circuit breaker for the air conditioning unit. Make sure that the breaker is not tripped. If it is, reset it and see if the unit starts working properly. If the breaker trips again shortly after being reset, it could be a sign of a more serious problem. Secondly, check the capacitor for the air conditioning unit. The capacitor is a component that helps start the motor. If the capacitor is weak or damaged, it can cause the unit to trip. A qualified technician can test the capacitor and replace it if necessary. Thirdly, check the fan motor for the air conditioning unit. The fan motor helps circulate air over the cooling coils. If the fan motor is not working properly, it can cause the unit to overheat and trip. A qualified technician can test the fan motor and replace it if necessary. If you have tried all of the above troubleshooting steps and the air conditioning unit is still tripping, it is likely that there is a more serious problem that requires the attention of a qualified technician. Do not attempt to repair the unit yourself unless you are a qualified electrician. Working with electricity can be dangerous, and improper handling can lead to serious injury or death. In conclusion, troubleshooting a tripping air conditioning unit requires a systematic approach. By following the steps outlined above, you can identify potential causes of the problem and take appropriate action to resolve it. Remember to prioritize safety when working with electricity, and do not hesitate to consult a qualified electrician if you are unsure about anything. Proper maintenance and timely repairs can help ensure the efficient and reliable operation of your air conditioning unit for years to come. Furthermore, consider the age of your air conditioning unit. Older units may be less efficient and more prone to problems. If your unit is more than 10 to 15 years old, it may be time to consider replacing it with a newer, more energy-efficient model. Newer units often come with advanced features and improved performance, which can save you money on your energy bills and provide more consistent cooling. When selecting a new air conditioning unit, be sure to choose one that is properly sized for your home. A unit that is too small will not be able to adequately cool your home, while a unit that is too large will cycle on and off frequently, which can waste energy and shorten the lifespan of the unit. A qualified HVAC technician can help you determine the appropriate size unit for your needs. In addition to replacing the unit, consider upgrading your home's insulation. Proper insulation can help reduce heat gain in the summer and heat loss in the winter, which can lower your energy bills and improve the comfort of your home. Focus on insulating your attic, walls, and floors. Also, seal any air leaks around windows, doors, and other openings. Another way to improve the efficiency of your air conditioning system is to clean or replace the air filter regularly. A dirty air filter can restrict airflow, which can cause the unit to work harder and use more energy. Check the air filter monthly and clean or replace it as needed. Finally, consider installing a programmable thermostat. A programmable thermostat allows you to set different temperatures for different times of the day, which can save you money on your energy bills. For example, you can set the thermostat to a high temperature when you are away from home and a low temperature when you are home. This can help reduce energy consumption without sacrificing comfort. By taking these additional steps, you can ensure that your air conditioning system is operating at peak efficiency and providing you with reliable cooling for years to come. Remember to consult with qualified professionals for any electrical or HVAC work to ensure safety and proper installation. Staying proactive with maintenance and upgrades can help you avoid costly repairs and extend the life of your air conditioning system. Proper ventilation around the outdoor unit is also essential for efficient operation. Make sure that the unit is not obstructed by bushes, trees, or other objects. Clear any debris that may accumulate around the unit, such as leaves or grass clippings. Adequate airflow around the unit helps it dissipate heat properly, which improves its efficiency and prevents overheating. Another important factor to consider is the type of refrigerant used in your air conditioning unit. Older units may use R-22 refrigerant, which is being phased out due to its environmental impact. Newer units use R-410 refrigerant, which is more environmentally friendly and energy efficient. If your unit uses R-22 refrigerant, you may want to consider replacing it with a newer unit that uses R-410 refrigerant. In addition to the above tips, it is also important to have your air conditioning unit professionally serviced on a regular basis. A qualified HVAC technician can inspect the unit, clean the coils, check the refrigerant level, and perform other maintenance tasks to ensure that it is operating at peak efficiency. Regular maintenance can help prevent costly repairs and extend the life of the unit. When hiring an HVAC technician, be sure to choose a reputable company with qualified and experienced technicians. Ask for references and check online reviews to ensure that you are hiring a reliable company. A qualified technician will be able to diagnose and repair any problems with your air conditioning unit quickly and efficiently. Consider the orientation of your home and the placement of your air conditioning unit. If your home is exposed to direct sunlight, it can increase the heat load and make it more difficult for the air conditioning unit to cool your home. Planting trees or installing awnings can help reduce the amount of direct sunlight that enters your home. Similarly, the placement of the outdoor unit can affect its efficiency. If the unit is located in a hot, sunny area, it will have to work harder to cool the refrigerant. Placing the unit in a shaded area can help improve its efficiency. Another factor to consider is the ductwork in your home. Leaky or poorly insulated ductwork can waste a significant amount of energy. Have your ductwork inspected and sealed to prevent air leaks. Insulating the ductwork can also help reduce heat gain in the summer and heat loss in the winter. Consider installing a whole house fan to help ventilate your home. A whole house fan can draw cool air from outside and exhaust hot air from inside. This can help reduce the load on your air conditioning unit and save you money on your energy bills. Whole house fans are particularly effective in climates with cold evenings and warm days. When using your air conditioning unit, try to keep doors and windows closed as much as possible. This will help prevent hot air from entering your home and making the unit work harder. Also, avoid using heat-generating appliances, such as ovens and dryers, during the hottest part of the day. These appliances can increase the heat load in your home and make it more difficult for the air conditioning unit to maintain a comfortable temperature. Consider using ceiling fans to help circulate air in your home. Ceiling fans can make a room feel cooler, even when the air conditioning unit is not running. They can also help distribute cool air more evenly throughout the room. When using ceiling fans, be sure to set them to rotate counterclockwise in the summer and clockwise in the winter. This will help create a cooling breeze in the summer and distribute warm air in the winter. Consider using window coverings to help block out sunlight. Blinds, shades, and curtains can help reduce the amount of heat that enters your home through the windows. Choose window coverings that are light in color to reflect sunlight. Also, consider using window film to help block out ultraviolet rays. Consider planting trees or shrubs around your home to provide shade. Trees and shrubs can help reduce the amount of sunlight that reaches your home, which can lower your energy bills. Choose trees and shrubs that are native to your area and that are drought tolerant. Also, be sure to plant them far enough away from your home to prevent damage to the foundation. When landscaping your yard, consider using light-colored materials. Dark-colored materials absorb more heat than light-colored materials. Using light-colored materials for your patio, walkways, and driveway can help reduce the amount of heat that is radiated into your home. Consider using a dehumidifier to help remove moisture from the air. High humidity can make a room feel hotter, even when the air conditioning unit is running. Using a dehumidifier can help reduce the humidity level and make the room feel more comfortable. Dehumidifiers are particularly effective in humid climates. When using a dehumidifier, be sure to empty the water tank regularly. Also, clean the dehumidifier according to the manufacturer's instructions. Consider using a portable air conditioner to cool specific rooms in your home. Portable air conditioners are a good option for cooling rooms that are not connected to the central air conditioning system. They are also a good option for cooling rooms that are used infrequently. When using a portable air conditioner, be sure to vent it to the outside. This will help remove the hot air that the unit generates. Consider using a smart thermostat to control your air conditioning system. Smart thermostats can learn your habits and adjust the temperature automatically. They can also be controlled remotely using a smartphone or tablet. Smart thermostats can help you save money on your energy bills and improve the comfort of your home. When choosing a smart thermostat, be sure to select one that is compatible with your air conditioning system. Also, be sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions for installation and operation. Consider using energy-efficient lighting to reduce the amount of heat that is generated in your home. Incandescent light bulbs generate a lot of heat. Replacing them with energy-efficient light bulbs, such as compact fluorescent lamps, or light-emitting diodes can help reduce the heat load in your home and save you money on your energy bills. Consider using energy-efficient appliances to reduce the amount of energy that is consumed in your home. Energy-efficient appliances use less energy than standard appliances. When purchasing new appliances, look for the Energy Star label. The Energy Star label indicates that the appliance meets certain energy efficiency standards. Consider using a power strip to turn off electronic devices when they are not in use. Electronic devices consume energy even when they are turned off. Using a power strip to turn off these devices can help you save money on your energy bills. Consider using a water heater timer to control the operation of your water heater. Water heaters consume a lot of energy. Using a water heater timer to turn off the water heater when it is not needed can help you save money on your energy bills. Consider using a low-flow shower head to reduce the amount of water that is used in your home. Low-flow shower heads use less water than standard shower heads. Using a low-flow shower head can help you save money on your water bill and your energy bill. Consider using a rain barrel to collect rainwater. Rainwater can be used to water your lawn and garden. Using a rain barrel can help you save money on your water bill. Consider using a compost bin to compost food scraps and yard waste. Composting can help reduce the amount of waste that is sent to the landfill. Composting can also help improve the quality of your soil. Consider using a bicycle or walking instead of driving. Bicycling and walking are good for your health and the environment. They can also help you save money on your transportation costs. These considerations and voltage drop tips will help you troubleshoot.